Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your reading. Capricorn, let's have a look to see what the messages the divine wants to give you in this timeless reading. I always remind you, of course, that these readings are generalized. So take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't, because that's going to resonate with someone else who's watching this reading. If you can remember to have a look at your sun sign, your moon sign, and also your ascendant sign, you're going to get more information about this reading, okay? And also allow your intuition to be very much present as I'm doing this reading for you, because when your intuition is here, you're going to be receiving more messages, and then this becomes more like a personalized reading, okay, Capricorn? So let me pop these cards to one side, and then we can see what messages you are receiving. I also want to let you know that the oracle cards, these ones here, they're now available to pre-order on my website. So everything you need to know is in the description box below. There is also a Kickstarter campaign that I'm currently running at the moment if you're not interested in owning your own oracle deck, okay? So again, everything that you need to know is in the description box below, including the virtual oracle decks as well. And these ones are good because they get delivered to you instantly. So with that aside, let's have a look to see what messages are here. All right. There's a message, first of all, that is coming in as a question from the divine for you, Capricorn. And it is a message that is asking you an important question. And this important question is, what are you clinging onto? All right. So there is that feeling where you are holding on to something. There is that feeling right now of just perhaps even closing your eyes and ignoring some red flags, closing your eyes and hoping things are going to get better one day. But the divine is saying that this situation, and you know exactly what this situation is all about. You are clinging on to something that needs you to allow whatever is happening, to allow it, to let it go, to wish it well and say goodbye. So the card is saying, what are you clinging onto? Because the divine is saying, once you open up your hand and allow the situation to exit your life, you're going to see that actually on the other side, there was something better that was waiting for you. But it is worth you really understanding that when you're holding onto something, you are blocking something new coming and taking its place. So whatever is happening, the divine is saying that you can either keep on holding on really tightly, and you're missing all these blessings, all these happy times that are waiting for you on the other side of letting go, on the other side of fear. So whatever is happening, the divine is saying that whatever situation this is, it is really worth you taking a deep consideration and looking at this situation for what it truly is. Because the divine wants you, of course, to start moving in the direction of your dreams. So the divine is saying that there is something that is just currently standing in the way. And the divine is saying that you are going to start feeling so much better when you start focusing on moving in the direction of what you have been praying for, what you have been asking for quite some time. So whatever is happening, the divine is saying that move in the direction of your dreams and start moving, stop clinging. If anything, if it is difficult for you to let this situation go, the divine is saying step into the energy of starting making an exit plan. Because in making an exit plan, you are not just rushing into making those moves, but rather you are starting to transition smoothly and gently towards your dreams, towards whatever it is that you are needing, that you're wanting, that you're praying for, that you have been trying to manifest for quite some time. So whatever is happening, the divine is saying that at the end of the day, it is always your decision. The divine can't force you to make the changes that you need to make. But at the same time, you are praying, you are asking the divine for assistance, you are manifesting, you're visualizing, and the divine is saying this is what is currently standing in the way. That feeling of holding on to something. And the divine is saying that you have to show faith by first of all letting go, by starting to move towards your dreams. You have to show faith. You have to take that leap of faith. And like I said, it is your decision at the end of the day about how you proceed. So either you decide that this is the first day towards you moving towards something that you're wanting, something that you're praying for, or whether you just remain in that decision of, well, one day. Which one is it going to be? So either this is day one or one day. Either way, it is that decision that the divine is saying that you need to make. Even if it is the first day of you sitting down and making that exit plan, do that. Because that is the first step towards what it is that you are wanting to manifest. Because the divine wants you to really understand this on a deep, deep level. That whatever it is that you have been trying to manifest, whatever it is that you've been trying and praying and trying to move towards, it's already waiting for you. So if you have already decided that day one, you've already decided that was a long time ago, and you have been taking steps towards this new beginning, and the divine is saying, good, keep going, and understand that you are divinely supported. You are not alone as you are walking on this journey. So again, the divine really wants you to understand that. Not only that, there is a feeling of stability, a feeling of groundedness that is coming in. There is a feeling that is wonderful, a feeling of celebration. All right. Because you are receiving the energies of the Four of Wands. And as you can see with the Four of Wands, there is that energy of celebration. There is that energy of having moved from somewhere and now you have arrived. So we're almost like taking a look into the future. After you have taken that leap of faith, after you have started walking towards what it is that you want, this is bringing the energy of the number 4, which is, like I said, the energy that creates stability. And the divine certainly wants you to feel stable. I really like the colors on this card and the colors that is indicating towards you moving towards something. It almost feels like I said, we're looking into the future. And you are now, having arrived at this journey, we're seeing you here, celebrating, having a good time, feeling like finally I have arrived. I really like how the colors are speaking to each other really, really well. So again, when I'm looking at all the images, the colors and everything that is involved, this is that encouragement. This is that inspiration that you were seeking. This is that fire that you needed to get you going. This is that feeling that you really needed to know whether you're going to be making the right decisions. And the divine is saying that yes, you are. You're divinely guided. So keep going. Day 1 starts today. And as you are in that energy, you're realizing that you're not going to be walking alone. You're always going to have assistance. You're always going to have divine guidance. And so whatever it is that you're deciding, the divine really wants you to understand that you're never, ever walking alone. So there is that message that is here. And the divine is saying that, listen, okay, when we're looking at this card, which is talking about something crumbling, something falling away, and where you are being asked why and what you're holding on to, the divine is saying that this message about moving on has actually been playing on your mind. Your intuition has been telling you about these movements that you needed to make. Because where you currently are, the vibes are not right. The vibes are off. And whatever you try to do to fix this situation, nothing is changing. And so this is the divine saying to you, this is why you need to make that exit plan. Because whatever is happening, the vibe is not going to change. You have to be the one who makes the move. You have to be the one that surrenders to this situation and say, you know what? I cannot change this situation. I cannot change this person. The only thing I'm responsible for changing is me. And the only thing that I have authority over is the actions that I take. Okay? So there is the message that is there for you. And the divine again is emphasizing that there is just that darkness, that heaviness that is surrounding you around a situation. And you need to really start being in the energy of accepting that the vibes have been off for a long time, and whatever you have been trying to do, nothing is changing. And as you're creating that exit plan, this is you starting to move in the direction of your happiness, of your dreams. And in doing that, we're seeing you in the future here, celebrating, feeling good, and giving yourself that pat on the back and saying that I did it. So this is the reading that I have for you. Don't forget, give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'll see you soon. It's a goodbye.